Fauna and Flora Focus, exploring nature's secrets.
Fauna and Flora Focus, exploring the nature's secrets. In this captivating journey through the wild, we delve deep into the intricate tapestry of our natural world. Join us as we uncover the hidden wonders of fauna and flora, guided by the insights of the expertise who have devoted their lives for preserving and understanding these marvels. So come along with us as we unlock the hidden wonders of this hidden secrets of this nature and the diversity of our precious islands ecosystems. So today we are commencing the first episode of Fauna and Flora Focus. So we have invited Ms. Anna Ratnayaka as our resource person. So I warmly welcome her for our discussion. Welcome, Ms. Anna Ratnayaka. So today we are going to discuss about wildcats. So Ms. Anna Ratnayaka is a PhD candidate in the University of Queensland, and she's a renowned scientist for conducting researches on mesocarnivores. So today we are going to speak about one of those carnivorous wildcats. So first, we are going to talk about the rusty spotted cat. Ms. Anya, can you provide an overview of the rusty spotted cat regarding its morphology, behavior, habitat and distribution, etc., and its significance in the wild?
So the rusty spotted cat is actually one of the most interesting small wild cats that we've got in the world. They're found only in India, Sri Lanka, and recently we discovered them in Nepal through some camera trap photographs. The species is known as, it's not known, it is the smallest in the world. So there are 41 species of wildcat, and the rusty spotted cat is the smallest out of all of them. They're about the size of a 6-month-old domestic cat kitten as adults. And adult males are roughly 1.9 to 2 kilos, and an adult female weighs about 1 to 1.5 kilos. When they're born, a kitten is 55 grams, so that's the same weight of an egg that we all have, that you can find in your fridge. They are arboreal species, so they are mainly found up in trees because of their small size. They have lots of predators, so that's why they like to climb a lot. In terms of behavior, they are known as a crepuscular or a nocturnal species, so that means they're active mainly during the night and during dawn and dusk. But you do get some sightings of them, out and about during the day. Like all cats, they are hypercarnivores, so they won't actively eat vegetation. They are mainly meat eaters, and they are predators within their own ecological niche. So they will eat things like small rodents, small birds, small amphibians like frogs and grasshoppers are insects, but they'll eat small things. Anything that they can physically catch, they will consume.
Okay. So, could you share some of the most fascinating facts about the rusty spotted cat, which the public are not yet aware of?
Most fascinating facts about the rusty, I would say, the coolest thing is just their size. They are so incredibly small. They usually, when people think of a rusty spotted cat, they think of a larger animal. But when people actually see them, they're kind of shocked because they're so tiny. They're about that big and that tall. And that, I think, is the most fascinating thing about them. And because of that, they're known as the hummingbird of the cat family because of their small size, and they're so fast, and even for their size, they're quite aggressive. And they have to be aggressive because they are so tiny and they need to protect themselves. So they kind of compensate with that aggression. Of course, they're not going to eat people or kill people, because lots of people get scared when they think of a wild animal. They're harmless to the fact that they're not going to chase you down.
They can harm humans?
They're not going to harm people. I mean, we are more likely to harm the rusty spotted cat, but they will defend themselves the same way we would defend ourselves if we think that we're in danger. So, but yeah, and I think the most fascinating, another really cool thing about them is that they're only found in 3 countries in the world. They're not found anywhere else, which is really, really cool.
So is it native to Sri Lanka?
The species is native. According to old studies and just looking at general appearance, they're said to be a subspecies, but I don't think there's been any genetic work done on the species to say that they're subspecies or not. I think they're just going based on color, morphs, and sizes. But that varies from country to country also.
In Sinhala we call it, I think, Koladivya.
Koladivya, yeah. But it's interchangeable. So some areas in the island, they're called Handundivya, Koladivya. So it just switches based on where you are.
Okay. So what are the primary threats faced by the rusty spotted cat in the wild?
Primary threats would be habitat loss, which is a big problem for rusties and other wildlife as well. Then there is killing. So like people will, if they see one, they will think it's a leopard cub or something, and they're often killed or caught and, removed from the area. And of course, we have an issue with disease. So like things like parvovirus or rabies, things like that will affect the wild rusty population. And the reason disease is a problem is because a lot of people have free roaming domestic cats and they are not vaccinated, and a wild cat can die in about 24 hours if they contract parvovirus. And of course, you've got your free roaming domestic dogs, which end up killing rusties if they see them. And domestic cats will kill them as well.
Okay. Can you elaborate one of the main conservation efforts currently in place to protect rusty spotted cats?
Right now, habitat protection is a big conservation tool that's being used, so making sure that their natural habitats aren't destroyed. Then, of course, there are people, the researchers who are looking into rusties are using camera traps just to monitor their population and to see whether rusties can be found in an area or not. And if they are, then it's basically just raising awareness and educating the public about the species, what not to do, what to do if they have these cats in their area, and basically just providing habitat for them.
I think you have gained some knowledge on rusty spotted cat. Since this is the first episode, I think it is better to gain some knowledge from more episodes. I make this opportunity to thank Ms. Anna Ratnayaka for participating. Thank you very much, Ms. Anna Ratnayaka. Hope to see you in another episode. Welcome you all.